Hey YouTube world, I am back with another video. Today I have another special and exciting unboxing for you all, and for me actually. So I know I've been on a shopping spree recently. I need to calm down. However, I don't really create wish lists, but I've been wanting this bag for quite a while, and every time I come and revisit this particular bag, I was just like, it makes my heart tingle. So when pricing is good, you of course just have to go ahead and hit that checkout button. And if it arrives, if it doesn't work out, it's not what you imagine it to be and what you fantasize it to be, then you can always return it, right? So that was my justification. Let's just get right into it. The second bag that I have bought from Savette, but I want to show you the first one that I purchased. And if you haven't seen my original unboxing video, go check that out. I will give you my honest opinion on this bag, and of course what I said about this particular bag kind of still holds true as a brand, so I'll cover that in a second here. But I've been overall pretty happy with this particular bag. Is it the best and forever bag? No, but it is a work tote that I do use quite often. So this is from Savette, and then of course it's got feet and everything, so I've been using this quite often, and it is very low-key, quiet luxury, so to speak. Now, this bag that I purchased is from Net-a-Porter. I haven't had a whole lot of experience with Net-a-Porter, so overall, I will say this particular purchasing experience has been fantastic. It came in this really nice box and a lot of tissue paper. The one thing I will say that this particular bag did not come with its original dust bag from the brand, which is a little bit disappointing because I would have liked the whole entire full set, etc. I don't know if they lost it or just it didn't come with it for whatever reason. But it did come with a Net-a-Porter bag, which is actually really nice. So the bag that I purchased is the Savette Symmetry Pochette. Isn't this adorable? I feel like this design is so unique and special that I really wanted to have it in my collection. The one model that I think a lot of people have compared this to is the Pochette Kelly from Hermes. Now, obviously, that is thousands and thousands of dollars. And I want to say that the usability for this particular bag is probably a lot better than the Pochette Kelly because of the turn lock aspect of it. To kind of just give you the slow roll, the B-roll of the bag here, you can see how aesthetically pleasing this bag is, right? My first initial preference would have been to purchase the leather bag, but I think in this particular case, this might have been a better decision just because when you are dealing with a clutch and you open and close it quite often, you might find creasing on the top. I know that would hold true for a lot of flat bags, but maybe it was just my own justification for purchasing this bag, and canvas, I feel like, could work, especially in a neutral color. It could work for a lot of occasions and it could be used all year round. You can see the gorgeous silver hardware. It does come with a top handle, and then the sides of it is going to be leather. No feet on the bottom, but it is also leather as well. When you open it, you just twist the enclosure here and you pop it open. Interior is going to be fully leather lined. It does come with its care card, and there's an interior pocket if you want to put your credit card or just, a couple cards in here. You do have that one compartment. There is a line at the bottom where the stitching happens. And then you can see the Savette logo right there as well, made in Italy. This particular purse surprisingly fits a lot of my stuff. Everything I carry around with me would fit in here, shockingly, just because it is such a long bag, right? Let me just show you what fits in here. Okay, so I have everything in here, and you can see there's no bulging on either of the sides. It is a little bit heavy just because of the amount of stuff that I fit in there, but it does close very nicely. Now you open it and then you can see, look at all of that. If you've been following me and watching my videos for a while, you know that this is all the stuff I usually carry anyways. iPhone 10, I think. This is my work phone. Then I've got a pair of sunglasses, my Louis Vuitton sunglasses with the soft case. Now, obviously, you won't be able to fit an entire sunglasses case in here. I've got my Cafoon card holder wallet. And because this is like the perfect wallet to go inside of this particular bag, just because it's long and skinny. And then I've got my cosmetic pouch, which I have all of my essentials in there, like my lipstick. I also have my Chanel compact mirror and other bits and bobs like, hand cream, nail file, medicine, everything fits in here, which is really nice. And that's it. Like, you can fit everything in here that you need, which is kind of crazy, right? And how I would style this, I think is super simple. I would just wear it with a nice black dress that I got from Amazon. Why not? And I can just wear it and just elevate my look and just makes it look so chic and sophisticated just by wearing it as a clutch like this and or under my arm. I think it's amazing. Now, of course, this bag does not come without its cons, which I'll go over in a second. And if you are new here, definitely hit that like and subscribe button for me if you haven't done so already, while I do a lot of testing, introductions of brand new brands that you've never heard before. I know this brand has gone viral, but I did cover Savette almost a year ago in 5 brands that we're all sleeping on. I'll link that video down below for you so you can hear my thoughts on that. And of course, just testing out bags so that you don't have to. So I hope you'll come back and check out some of my other videos once you're done with this one. I have used this bag already. I took my boyfriend out for his birthday dinner. And of course, I'm like, opportunity, gotta bust out the new bag and test it out. The first immediate thing I notice is that the top handle. So normally you wear it like this and you hold it like this, right? So this one is popped up, but if you decide to push it back down, look what happens. Right here, it flips upwards. When this bag first came, it wasn't like that. Immediately, once you pop it up and it flattens here and you start putting some weight on it, the leather starts to mold in that particular shape. Some people might think that's annoying. For me, I can overlook it just because I love the design of this particular bag so much that I can justify it, right? And most of the time, I would probably just wear it up like this anyways. There's not a whole lot of times I see myself wearing it with the top handle down. I feel like this is just a more complete look anyways. Now, the other con that I've noticed is that the twist lock, right? The twist lock, you can see it's closed right now, but there's still a little bit of wiggle, which brings in experience, years of experience. That tells me that in the future, if I use this bag quite often and just opening and twisting it and closing the bag, this knob will probably loosen up in the future. So it's already wiggling right now. Physics tells me, not that I've ever taken physics, physics tells me that that's just going to happen with wear and tear. Is this a forever bag? I don't think so. Maybe, maybe not. But I think I'm okay with that kind of wear and tear if it does happen in the future. You also have to be very careful and just really smash down the bag when you're closing it and then twist it closed like this. Or else sometimes if you don't like aim it really directly into the enclosure, you might miss it and it doesn't catch on and you would just be going like this. Now, the other con you have to remember, yes, this is a conscious decision I've made myself, is the canvas that I purchased from. If you have stuff on your hand like makeup, you touch your face and you touch this, obviously canvas is going to get grimy, it's going to get stained. So something to be aware of, that you can't be touching your lips. Like, I have my signature red lipstick on. If I touch my lips and then I don't think about it, I might get it onto the canvas itself. So it's not really a con to this particular bag, but in just any canvas material that you purchase in general. One more con or a wish that I have for this particular bag is that if it had D-rings or somewhere for you to hook your own chain on or a strap that you want, I think this would take this bag to the next level. But again, I know designers no, this bag is supposed to be worn as a clutch or a top handle. Let's not mess with it. Completely understand. But for you and me as consumers, we want to make sure we get the most out of the bag, the cost per wear. And if you are able to put some sort of D-rings or some sort of place for you to put a chain strap on there, that would be an extra bonus for this particular bag. Other than that, I think I've covered pretty much all of the pros and cons to this particular bag. Now, to come back to the leather one more time, is it the best leather? Is it Hermes Kelly or Hermes quality leather? No. Is it Saint Laurent quality leather? I would say no. I did mention in my previous video that the leather is probably Coach quality, which Coach quality, not the outlet, I'm talking about regular Coach, their quality is great, right? So for me to compare Savette's leather quality to Coach, regular Coach, I think that is considered a compliment. Again, it's just not on par with like Hermes or anything like that. But again, you're thinking about the price that you're paying. It's not Hermes prices, right? Looking at the stitching is great. Glazing, overall, it is much better than my Tote, because I did talk about my Tote and the glazing not being perfect. I'm looking very closely. Yes, the glazing could be better, but it's minute details where most people probably won't notice. Me being hyper aware of glazing, since I know how to do glazing myself, not that I'm an expert or anything, but these are the things that I've picked up and noticed that they could have done a better job on. But overall, for the price that I paid, I think this is a great, great trendy bag that I could use for a couple years. And if I feel like I don't like it anymore, I can always just kind of let it go. Talking a little bit about pricing, how I saved money, and I hope you can find ways like this to save money. I did find that Rakuten had a 15% cashback, which I think for this particular I ended up being $150-ish. And then I also had a statement credit from my Amex for a Net-a-Porter, which gave me another 100 bags. So I thought that was a great option. And I think also I had a 10% off coupon that worked, surprisingly. I don't even know where I found it. I just used the honey extension and it just applied it and it worked. So I wasn't complaining. So overall, this was such a great deal. So when you're shopping, look for coupon codes. Like I told you before, if you ever look on other YouTubers, use their affiliate link, use their coupons, because one, it helps the YouTuber out. And two, most of the time those coupon codes still work and it's not on like the honey or it's out on like the interwebs for you to Google. If you watch your YouTuber and they provide a special code for you, use that because you're going to get the best discount. I think one example I've given is Mixed Makeup. I was using one of their subscription service for skincare and I couldn't find any coupon codes. I went back to her channel and used her coupon code and it still worked. So that's just a quick, pro tip trick, if you will, how I try to find as much discount as I possibly can when I'm purchasing bags like this or doing some online shopping. I hope you really enjoyed that video. Again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I'll leave a video or a playlist for you here. Life is hard. I want to help you save time and money so that you can somehow adult easier and hopefully less than retail. I'll see y'all next time.